What up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It is a sunny Saturday here in San Diego, and today I have a photo shoot. It should be a fun shoot. We're actually going to be shooting downtown in Little Italy. I'll be shooting with a gentleman I met on Instagram, and should be a lot of fun. We're aiming for a golden hour, so yeah, should be a good shoot. The lighting should be fine, atmosphere should be fine. So I'm excited. Now, it's not a paid shoot. It's what's known as a TFP shoot. Now, for those of you who don't know what that means, let me explain. First, let me sit you down real quick. All right, so TFP. Now, TFP, I've heard it being called a few different things. I've heard trade for prints, time for pics. I like to call it trade for photos. And essentially what it is you have a model and you have a photographer. Sometimes you'll have a makeup artist and stylist and maybe a few more people, but essentially it's those two, right? And so the idea is that they come together, both bringing their talents, both bringing their, their knowledge and skill base, and they create a project, the project being a set of photos. And so by them trading their talents and coming out with these photos, they come away with something that they can both use to build their portfolio, which is perfect for me because I'm in the process of building my photography portfolio. And so I'm pretty sure that, we're gonna go out today, get some really banger photos, and then I'll come away with something. And so will my model for today. One thing I'll say is I really like this concept because it's a lot more low key than in the design profession. So in my 9-to-5 design field, if I were in the same scenario where I wanted to build my portfolio and I didn't necessarily have any work experience, I would have to either create a problem or create a project, make up something, or I would have to try to get some type of internship in order to do something to build my portfolio. The problem with that is it takes a period of either weeks to months in order to get one project. With photography, I can take these photos, edit them, and have stuff done probably like within a week and a half. And so I like that concept because it's quick, it's very low level of effort. Well, it's not low level of effort, but at the same time, it's a pretty quick process. And so I really like that about this. Now, some of you may be wondering, like, how does a TFP shoot come about? Like, who initiates what, and how does that happen? And so there's a few different ways. So one way is like community websites. Like one that comes to mind for me is Model Mayhem. I don't really know too many people who use Model Mayhem anymore, but I know when I was first getting started, that was helpful in order for me to get my first couple of shoots. And so basically what it is, it's a collection of photographers, models, maybe actors, actresses, makeup artists, stylists, all part of the same website. Think of like Facebook for creatives, right? And so if they're in your city, they'll reach out, they'll say, hey, you want to do a TFP shoot, we can build each other's portfolios. And so we'll do that. So that's cool. Another way that's been super helpful for me and what I've mostly been doing for the past year or so is basically just DMing people on Instagram. So I'll do a basic Instagram search like, I don't know, like San Diego model. And in that discover page, you'll see models and maybe you'll get some photographers within your search. But then, you find them and then just send them a quick DM. I'm usually just like, hey, what's up? I like your work. I like your look. I'd love to collaborate on a TFP shoot with you. And then you pretty much play the waiting game because I know a lot of models, especially like female models who are probably used to getting like hundreds of DMs. It takes them a while to respond. They have to sift through all the messages in order to get to yours. So what I've been doing is, I'll send out like 10, 15 DMs all in one night and then just kind of play the waiting game of who responds. So that's kind of the way I've been doing it. This time though, a model reached out to me, and I always think that's cool when that happens because it does not happen often. I usually have to be the pursuer, but someone actually reached out to me, so I thought that was cool. And so they reached out to me earlier in the week and we set something up. We said, okay, cool, this is the wardrobe, this is the location, this is the time of day, and yeah, we were good to go. All right, so that's how the TFP connection gets made, right? But after that, how do I prep? So pretty much what I do is, like I mentioned before, usually when I speak to the model, we talk about like what type of theme we want to do. So what I like to do is I like to go on Pinterest and find some images that kind of correspond to the theme we're going for. And I'll create a mood board to kind of give me a sense of vibe, give me a sense of location, give me a sense of angles and different lighting scenarios that I might want to shoot the model in. And so I'll put together a mood board and I'll usually send it to the model as well. That way they can get a sense of like what type of outfits to wear, what type of poses they might want to do. That way when we arrive on set for the shoot, but we're both kind of on the same page. So here's a quick look at the mood board I put together for today's shoot. I do know that it's going to be downtown Little Italy. It's going to be more of an urban shoot. And so that's kind of what I have represented here. I just called it Urban Men's Portraits. Admittedly, it's not really that creative of a theme, but it works out for me because there's lots of inspiration to draw from. And so I pulled together some images, not many, just about 30 or so. And it really gives me a sense of like how these photographers use the area. They use certain elements like stair steps, rooftops, outdoor seating areas, and then also looking at some of the angles they got, and then some of the poses that the models are doing here. So super interesting just to kind of see how they put these things together, and it kind of gives me the knowledge of some of the ideas I might want to do. But yeah, ultimately I think I have a good foundation to start with, and yeah, we could always switch it up once we get there. So that's pretty much how I gather inspiration and kind of prepare for the shoot. Let's talk gear. All right, so I am going to be shooting with the Sony a7 III today. I got my Tamron 28-75 lens on there. I only want to go with one lens today, and this is the one I usually like to use for more run and gun shoots because it's pretty versatile. I kind of get that medium wide, but then also that medium zoom range. And so I think I can cover pretty much all my bases for today's shoot, regardless if I want to get close-up portraits or like some full body stuff. I may just have to step back a little bit on the wider end. Other than that, I got my GoPro, so this is going to be for more of those POV shots for y'all, so y'all can kind of see how things look to me when I'm shooting. And then my little GoPro necklace, so just hang it around my neck and we'll be good to go. Other than that, I got my little travel tripod here, got my backpack, and then some extra batteries here. So that's pretty much all we're bringing with us today. I like to keep it light whenever I go downtown, just because I know there's going to be a lot of walking and possibly a lot of people. So that's pretty much where we're going. Oh, hold up. Almost forgot my mask. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're rocking with for today. So it's almost time to meet our model. So let's go ahead and get over there. Real quick, I had to change shirts to a long sleeve because this is an evening sunset shoot. And once the sun goes down in SD, it tends to get a little cooler, and we're already by the water. So I do not want to be cold. Y'all, so we have made it to our destination and we are about to meet our model. What's up, y'all? Editor Bray Gray here, and I completely forgot to record the intro of my model. Forgive your boy, I'm a one-man band, sometimes I forget things, but the TLDR on that is his name is Alexander, really dope dude, knows his stuff, and I will leave a link to his IG down in the description so y'all can go check him out. All right, back to the video. Ready when you are. All right, y'all, so we just finished up and I think it went really well. Alexander was a really dope dude, really great model. I will link his Instagram in either in the video somewhere or in the description, and y'all can go check him out. But yeah, I think we got some really great shots. We did a lot of different areas, a lot of different poses, of course. And yeah, we got a pretty good mix. Next step is I need to offload all the photos onto my computer and create some proofs. Send them to Alexander and let him preview them and see which ones he likes. And yeah, once he selects those, I can do the full edit, retouch, all that good stuff. And we should be good to go. So with all that, it's time for me to get home and get some food and relax for the evening. So we have made it back in. Let me just adjust this just a little bit. We made it back and about to turn in for the evening. I think that was a great shoot. And got some really great shots. I'm really excited to see how they turn out, and I can't wait. So yeah, that's pretty much how it goes for a TFP shoot. Everything from discovery to meeting up with the model, scouting, making sure we check out like what the theme is and getting some ideas, all that good stuff. And yeah, that's how it typically plays out. If y'all have enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, I will catch y'all later.